Hey there, back again. Last time tonight for pack openings. Tonight, it's kind of boring. Whatever. I hope, at least. We'll see. The intention was to just rip them all together. Um, just again shows my naivete of this game since I'm brand new to it. Great time to be brand new, I guess, since most people probably stopped playing months ago and has maybe a couple weeks left before the new one comes out. But here we go. So went ahead and just added this one on as an extra in the end, and then didn't seem to pick up on the fact that because it is strictly fantasy, um, that they just jump right into it. So hopefully I'll be smart enough to be able to figure out the best and easiest way to transition over after doing this one to all of the unopened ones that I've got there. Um, but here we go. First one out of the gate. Core Elite, so good start, I guess. I'm gonna get 5 picks on this one. I don't remember. Um, I don't remember what the odds are supposed to be on this one. I had it up on the screen and then just went away. So here we go. Gold. Gold. Here we go. Ooh. Alright, not bad. Gold. Team of the week. Eh. Core Elite 80. Huh. Alright. Core Elite. Mark Ingram the second. And special. Sidekick. Alright, so you get 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Yeah, I think Meredith is getting left behind here. It's kind of interesting that 1, 2, well, 3 true correlates, um, and then 2 others that were 80 plus as well. Although sidekicks, I got to imagine, are not very often part of the power up process, and I guess free agents probably wouldn't be either. Um, but like the team of the week could be, I guess. I don't know. But either way, no power up options here, so we're good. Moving on. Next round should be more fun. Not that this was terrible, but whatever. There you go. Core Elite with a power up. Teddy Bridgewater, free agent, 87 quarterback. I think these last 2 are supposed to be 87 plus Ultimate Legends, which would mean I really shouldn't be taking either of these first 2. But we'll see. Huh. Actually, kind of need a fullback. So depends on what this last one is here. Yeah. So, well, first I shouldn't even go into it because they're both 88s. But like whatever, I'll show you if you're brand new. I already got the legend. That's the significant difference between between the legend and this one. Him being more versatile, I suppose he's better able to have the zone coverage +3. But other than that, gets pretty rocked. I mean, just tackling all the bottom ones, tackling PRC, Bush, and Power, just way above. if there wasn't enough of a separation already with speed, acceleration, and strength. So yeah, we don't need that card at all. We don't have an all-star at all, so we're gonna go ahead and pick him as our ultimate legend. So all 80s, which is kind of rare. Um, just the one ultimate legend, which is fine. That's kind of what you expect, and then only where is the? Oh, I was like, dumbass. I was like, where's my powered up core elite? It's like, well, because I couldn't choose him because he was in the second round. All right. So I'm gonna click. No, I can't get it over to the thing. Like I should be able to go to. No, so I'm just gonna click continue. It's gonna get a little muddy here. It's fine. I'll get to it quickly. Got 10 packs to rip. 6 of these fantasy packs, and times 4 87 plus as the add-ons. Now, if you want to, so I've done it before. So if you want to see the odds on these, um, they're supposed to like be able to show you and in any one of them. But I guess we'll show you here. Those are technically the odds in each one of the fantasy packs. So those 98 plus that we love so much, 4.5%. And if you listen to the last broadcast specifically, I was pointing out that there's at least 97s, and I feel like there's a couple, maybe even a 96 uh, Ultimate Legends in there as well. Um, those ones are likely much older, so I don't know if that's got any sort of a factor in them coming up. I don't seem to be getting very many of even the lower ones that go towards their sets, like the cards of those players. Um, but yeah, so the fact that it says like 95 plus, those are obviously the good ones, because even if it is a 98 overall, typically it'll have two 95s as the first two of the five towards the set. So like for example, I just showed Reinishki, and I did not pull the 98, but I pulled whatever I pulled. I pulled a minimum of three, but probably four of the five, and then just paid in coins for the last one, and created the set. And so with that, I felt pretty sure that when doing that, it would take away all of the other ones, which is, I'm not going to get into this too much, but the whole thing with that is fine for me as far as like if I have the legend, I don't need the other ones because they can't play on my team. However, the original five and the new one are all auctionable, by nature, by design, whatever. And so technically could sell any of those. And so yeah. Um, so if they gave you back all five, that'd be a little crazy. There are some sets that do that in other ones, but they're typically for ones in which you use, whatever, I don't know, like 585 pluses, 485 pluses into a 90 overall, that where the 90 overall can't go up any higher. Um, and you get to get the 90 overall, and then you get the other four back as natural. So I think that even though when I was reading that in the set stuff, because I've not done any of those, I've noticed that a fair bit of the quote unquote natural cards that I've had in my collection, I can at least quick sell them for training points, but I cannot auction them or trade them, and I don't think I can even put them into sets. And I think that like, um, where's the so like here, yeah, Nat Team Pack, non-auction, non-trade players to fill out a roster, resulting in at least an 82 team overall. Man, I wish I had an 82 team overall. That'd be cool to be that high. Um, anyway, so I think we covered the point, right? That here's the odds. So you're it's the odds are fucked. Let's just we'll just keep it clear, because it's supposed to be about the fantasy pack, but it's really because I, like you should be able to show it on this one, and I can't anymore. I did before, um, so it is whatever. But um, there you go. So if you want to trust that these are the specific odds, then you're gonna get at least 187 overall, um, and you got pretty decent odds per pack for 91 plus. The 95s are obviously tougher to get, and the 98 is the top. So we're going with that. Let's get to the actual business here. Then we at least get 4 87 overalls as well. And that one is not a choice. Fantasy packs are a choice though. Call it out. Team of the week. He had another. What was his other card that I was just talking about in one of the last ones? I don't know. Gold. Or green. You know, whatever. It's fine. Elite. Nice. 85 and power up. Be fun. What? Okay. Well, I can't imagine. I'll probably end up taking this stupid card, but like I can't imagine doing the power up set for Kraus, um, just because in the last one I had him as an option, um, for I think it must have been just like a regular legend card, um, and so this one's a 75, so it's not going to be very good, in terms of the comparison. Let's do it like a true free safety here, but like at 75, those are his ratings. He's got +5 power over uh, Jordan Poyer, but yeah, everything else gets killed. Now, granted, it's a 93 versus a 75, but still, what okay? You want me to find like another true free safety that's a little bit closer? Here's my power up, haha, destroying them on every single one. Is there anything that's even remotely close? Acceleration, he's only 6 off on, same as speed, and that's it. He's getting killed everywhere. Um, so you go down even further from 89. Make sure it's a free safety, I suppose. Probably don't have a ton of those left. I mean, here's a funky guy. That's still not close enough, really. I mean, this is honestly like the 75 is intended to be a crappy card, but so you can compare it to like just a regular core elite. Only 2 off on speed and acceleration, so he's starting off as a relatively quick guy. His tackling is atrocious. That's kind of the biggest problem. I'm not really sure why I would want a free safety who's that bad at tackling unless his like everything else, speed and coverage at least, was fantastic, and his is not. He's pretty far off, of this guy who's only supposed to be a +6 overall from him. His zone coverage is in line with Marcus Williams, but that's, I mean, it's really not saying much. So anyway, use training and items to upgrade this player's overall and add chemistry slots. So it's like whatever. I don't mind power up cards. I like I could foresee, having basically one of all of them, but that's a big difference between having one or having one of each of the ones that exist in the game and actually doing something to upgrade them. Like Ramzik here, because of the power up symbol on the top left there, means that he's got a power up card. Let's go ahead and show you this. So use this item to complete a step on this player's power up player item. But so like he could maybe start his power up would potentially be even less than 75, and then you get to a point where he's probably like an 83, and you go ahead and have this card and you toss it in there with him and it becomes an 86. So it is what it is. So I kind of like having the power up. Like if I just me, I guess, if I could choose between two different 85s, one that has a power up icon and one that does not, even if like it's like regardless of position really, except for I suppose maybe kicker and punter, because there you just need the two ultimate legends. You get Reguy and you get Morton Anderson and you're fine in my opinion. Um, but kind of everywhere else, I would almost always choose one with a power up icon than not, and so it just kind of makes sense to be able to pick up the base power up cards as well. I just I'm not a fan of the I think it's a regular legend Paul Krause that I was given an option on. I didn't like the stats at all. Gold, fun, no. I think the ultimate kickoffs. Um, I think I finally figured this out last time. So it's yeah, you could use it to in sets to earn a 90 overall, or the ultimate kickoff elite set to earn 82 to 88 overall ultimate kickoff elite. So like you should be able to pull 82s and 88 to 88s, and I feel like I have, but lately it's just been these like 77s. Okay, so basically a terrible, absolutely terrible. Well, I mean, I guess with the 85 team of the week, it gets not as bad, but yeah, not a fan. Don't really want gold, other than like for for trading in for training points if I ever need them again. Which I'm sure I will at some point. Is the kickoff really the okay? So the kickoff card is highest overall. Couldn't take it, I guess. Ooh. Ah man, I got that already. Well, that's kind of funny because I was about to say team builder, but then it became one of the sweet free agents. So just pointing that out again because of how the other free agent popped up and it turned out to be not that great of a card. So we got 94 here. The other two are only I think required to be 87 plus. So this will be tough, but we'll see what we get here. Huh. I am doing the curse set. Do I have that one already? I was doing the. Oh, I only have one. I only have one curse. Where is he? Is he really that? I mean, I know he's like. I thought he was like the bottom one, but there you go. So I actually have two of them. So I gotta get rid of one. Um, but yeah, so he. That's part of the issue is just because it's showing it is outside linebackers. He's actually an end, but either way, it doesn't matter. Um, yeah, so I really only have the one so far, but I would potentially take that over something else, even though I I'm pretty sure this center would be my starter right now. I mean, I guess not. Be close though. Um, and like I don't need this additional combine at all. I mean, you got the best tight end. I got actually the best two tight ends in the game. Just keep it real. I got the 98 and the 97. So it's like not needed for gameplay. So just come down to like what you can get from it. Last one in this pack. Got 5 more of these to go, boys. Hell yeah. Rip it. Oh, that is, oh my god, that is so fucking awesome. Oh, the first pack too. Oh, it's fucking brilliant. It's fucking brilliant. I get to sell my other LT cards. Oh, it's lovely. So good. Such a fan. This card is so boss. So absolutely boss. Now, granted, he's not going to look that much crazy good, I guess, against another 98 overall. Um, well, I mean, let's compare him to Kevin Green, who's also a master card. Um, LT's got him on speed, acceleration, and a little bit on strength. Green takes him on tackling and and his prick's 2 inches bigger. However, LT's bush is 2 inches thicker, so it's take it or leave it. Um, his so the PMV is 5 higher, and then the FMV is down a bit. So those are power moves and finesse moves. I want to remind myself what some of these other ones are, since I'm being stupid about them. So there's the power move and the finesse move. Uh, yeah, block shedding makes sense. So that's super helpful on pass rush. And play recognition. I guess it depends. I mean, like if you're controlling them, I don't know. So obviously the rest of that it's all key important. To be only one off on tackling and up on all the rest for speed. And yeah, I get it. Like he's not end game speed, but he is pretty close to end game acceleration as well as strength. So I mean, it is what it is. And you let's go up. What about yeah, agility is also 91. Um, and then there's speed and acceleration, and obviously awareness is pretty solid. So I mean, he's just got this crazy good stats. He's apparently his impact blocking is high, so okay. Pursuit um, at 97 is crazy. I mean, Kevin Green is also good there at 95, but I mean, come on. It neither player is very good at dropping back into coverage, which is fine. Um, and then they both are pretty solid for injury and stamina. And then the rest of the stuff doesn't really impact on them. His hit power, LTs that is +2 over Kevin Green. I was just making sure. I was like, I don't think any of the rest of the stuff would be important. If either one of them has a pick, Kevin Green would be slightly better at. Pardon me. At the whatever. So if you just even you compare it to the 95, which is now going to be sold, speed is +2, acceleration's +2, strength though is +5, tackling's +4, the prick is +3, the bush is +4. As power moves is huge. It's not just that it's +4, but it's end game at 98, and the finesse moves are just +1. And that's compared to basically he should have 295 overalls that would go into creating that card. And you compare that to the legend, the the boss legend, which if you watched um, if you watched one of my previous pack openings, um, technically I guess today, this morning, whatever, I opted for this card as opposed to another one that I probably should have taken instead. Um, but who knows? Maybe this one goes for good value, and I can get something to sell for it. Although maybe that was part of the reason why I took it, because it is indicating that it is part of the power up player item, and I already have the power up for LT as well. So shit, man, I don't know. I guess I could get up to 99, depending on how tough it would be. Considering I've got two. Obviously, the 98 is always the last one, but I've got at least one. There might only be one other LT card that'd be required as the items. So then it would just come down to training really more than anything else. But either way, I think it's pretty goddamn solid. So you compare the original legend to the ultimate legend that just came out. So Nishki's this week and LT, I think, and then last week was Deion Sanders. No, this week is Nitschke and Gonzalez. So last week was LT and Deion Sanders. I have all of those now, by the way. So that's pretty sweet. But you compare that to the legend that existed before, the one on the right. So it's supposed to be an overall +6 difference. Speed is +5, acceleration +5, strength +5, tackling +5. The prick is +6. The bush is +5. It's the block shedding, if you want me to be specific. Power moves +5, and finesse moves +5. So it's basically almost exclusively +5 across the board from a +6 overall. Pretty goddamn solid. I'm extremely stoked about getting this card. And like this whole it's the thing is like this whole round would have been really solid. I almost clicked the wrong button there. But super happy for this. Really going to enjoy getting a chance to have him play out there on the right side, as well as being able to sell the other LT cards that I have because I don't need them anymore. So if you're on PlayStation 3, take a peep. There's going to be some sweet LT cards dropping into the market at relatively low prices. Gold. It's like the third time I've said gold and the dude's last name is green, and there's only like 4 greens that are like, anyway, it's not the point. See, I don't know why they held the delay on that, because like it could have been cool, just kind of wasn't though. It's an alright card. Sidekicks. I don't know how high those go. I feel like I haven't gotten above with like an 84. Team of the week. Man. Ultimate kickoff. 76. Gold. It's a terrible pack so far. Nice one here. Solid. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the 88. Yeah, so I think the ultimate kickoff. I do this every single time, but like the ultimate kickoff again, you can only get a 90 overall. Um, and like team of the week, you can't. It's not. A, that's not how it is. Like use this item in team of the week sets to get better players from this week or this week's hero. But it's like I don't know. It's not really why I'm taking the team of the week cards, I guess. Teddy Bridgewater again. Now, we didn't take this last time either, right? To go so far down to get to 87. Oh, no, I don't. My quarterbacks suck. Do I have two? Okay. Anyways. Interesting. So Jamonte Dawson, 92 center, legend, is part of Power Up. Uh, Fairly certain he does not have um, an Ultimate Legend. I suppose it could still be coming as they're still being, those at least are still being released, the Ultimate Legends. Um, but I don't know. I, I guess I would have to go and get his regular power up card and then go into the upgrade process and scroll all the way down and see. But this could definitely be one of those cards that, like, no matter where it starts, I think the lowest that they generally do is like 68 overall. Like, kind of no matter where it starts, this could be like the final card that you put in, and so the power up gets maxed like low, like at best 95, maybe 93 or 94. Because since this is a power up, it'll at least be a 93, or they wouldn't make you waste the card. Anyways, on to the Ultimate Legends. We got two to go. Um, so let's, I guess, see if we can beat a 92 so I don't have to make that decision, right? Yes! Oh my god! This is fucking awesome! It's the first two packs I opened, right? Ah, that is the special card of of the week. So I mean, yeah. The other ones for this week, that again I already have now. Uh, Tony Gonzalez and Ray Nitschke. Um, Very happy to have both 98s as well. However, um, kind of get the sense that like the limited times are not going to be in packs after this week, and that this was not part of an upgraded process. Like there's not like a normal Dawkins card. There's only the 98, and this is fucking insane that I picked this up. I don't even care what the other one is. Like I can't imagine. I can't think of a single card that it could be that I would take. Um, and now that I've said that, like it could end up being like I don't know, like a like the 98 master for consider. I think. Um, because I have only the four out of the fourth one in the list, which is because I wanted him as a tight end. It's the versatile one, um, and it's like an 88 overall. So I mean, just this card is so crazy insane. I mean, even I mean you can't do better than a Dion, right? But like Dion gets, so they don't take down his. That's interesting. They don't take down the stats in the middle, I guess. Off of that, let's look for one that. Yeah, so that's interesting. I guess when you're doing like the comparison, there's no way that those stats are like the true stats. Because otherwise, why would he get dropped down to a 94 when playing that position? So that's weird. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know um, how that works. So let's, I guess, not do that comparison. Let's compare him to the next best free safety. Um, +4. Well, it's supposed to be a +5 overall, so we could be seeing a lot of +4s. But +4 on speed, just the +1 on acceleration, but what are you gonna do there? It can only go up 2 more. Um, and that might not actually be. You might have like I don't know. Now I gotta find. Now I gotta go and find a card that's got a 99 on something. Um, I would I would feel like the powered up Deion Sanders would go to 99 on the things that are 98. So speed and acceleration and um, um, coverage and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. So anyways, compared here, +5. Um, again, speed is +4. Acceleration is just gonna be +1. It could have gone up to 98, but whatever. Tackling, he's +3. Exactly even on PRC. His his pursuit is +5. They're even on man coverage. His zone is +6 though, and his power is crazy higher. Uh, 93 compared to 60. I mean, you're gonna kind of get that uh, from. They don't tell you. All right. Cool. I don't. So they don't tell you how old the person is, but whatever. Um, so yeah, just a crazy good card. So we get in this last one for shits and giggles. I'd like to have them all, but here we go. Yeah, that was easy. I mean, we don't have this one yet, I don't think, but it's whatever. It's so awesome. So I mean, looking at like the whole thing, if you didn't have the best card possible on the end, uh, wasn't that great? I mean, picked up an 88 team builder again for like a wideout who um, is like never gonna see time. How far down do we have to go? 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically tying here. 7 or beating on 8. And that's with probably some in those ranges potentially being sold, like dropping this in for 1100 training or whatever. Um, but obviously I'll take it. It's all right. We're good to go. Continue on. Very solid first 2 to start with. Next 4. Let's rip through this. Let's get me to stop talking. Elite. I don't know what that notification. I just got a notification. Maybe I tried to. Maybe I tried to sell something and it didn't sell. I don't know. Anyways, there's a gold flashback. Eifert. That is interesting. Yeah, I mean, even as like my third, not gonna happen. But just like comparing him to Legend Shannon Sharp, gets destroyed on speed and strength, but better on everything else. So, flashing back to 2015 Week 1, not a bad card. Just no need for it personally. Okay. So that is a cup harvest. Okay, cool. All right. I have no idea what's going on here. So we gotta pick 5 from this list. I got 5 notifications. What the H is going on here? Um, yeah, and like the Crabtree would just be for um, selling purposes, because I have his whatever the hell it is. I don't even know. I have like an well here. I've got the okay, NFL playoffs one. So you see the difference between 82 and 91? Uh, Pretty big difference. So yeah, so not really looking to hold on to that. We got 2 more picks to go. I don't know what the hell to do here. I don't really need the ultimate kickoff. So yeah, I think we're fine. Just go with the harvest and the guardian. So that's kind of disappointing. It's like a playoff and it's an 84. Come on, you can do better. Team builder. No. Free agent, 93 tight end. It's like, well, I had no tight ends for like forever. Attempted to buy the versatile Ultimate Legends version of Calvin Johnson that I mentioned that gets to play as a tight end because you can't just put anybody in tight end. You can put tight ends there, you can put linemen there, and you can put fullbacks. I don't think you can put halfbacks. Um, Maybe you can't even put fullbacks. You can put tight ends at fullback though, for sure. Um, but yeah, like I had none. So like was trying to get to Calvin Johnson, and somebody outbid me for the one that I was going after, and I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, and I grabbed the Ultimate Legend Shannon Sharp instead. About the same overall. It's fine. It was a good card. Um, but then I realized what I did. Eventually went back and got the Calvin Johnson as well, and so those were my top 2 tight ends. And now you see, instead, I have the top 2 tight ends. And if I need to play a third one, you know, Legend Dales Clark, not too shabby. You could drop down even to a 91. There's that the Calvin Johnson I was talking about. You know, if you'd think that you'd be getting quite a bit as far as catch and jump out of that. Is what it is. So, hell yeah. What? Are we already? I mean, that's a sell. Certain streamers like to say it's a hard sell. Um, for me at least. I think I literally just sold that specific card, and not for a ton either. Most of my coins though, so it's worth it. Ooh, no, what? All right, so I guess we're getting Bryant Young. Yeah, gonna be my leading DT. Drops down a bit from Randall's legend, uh, who was gonna become my top one most likely. Um, Drops down a bit in speed and a bunch in acceleration, but he's there for strength, tackling, pursuit, shedding blocks, and power moves. Not quite there as far as finesse moves go. Um, I thought I had. Did I not have it? I don't have another Bryant Young? Okay. It's fine. So it's weird because it's like, I mean, this might have good value in the marketplace. I know this one's got a decent one, but like I don't have a Bryant Young yet, so and he also becomes my starter on DT, so it's good. It's good stuff. I felt like this round was better, even though we got the worst Ultimate Legend so far, and we had to go with the 77 as well. But otherwise, pretty solid. All right, so we sold the Neon Dion, one of the legends that I didn't seem to remember was still on my list, even though I had the ultimate. And I guess that's it. All right. I was kind of expecting more to come up there because we got another. So we must have tried to sell another one. It didn't work. Is all I can figure. And now they put these in backwards order. So whatever. Get it cracking. I have that card already. Gold. Ah, core rookie. $76, $77, $77. We can do better, boys. There we go. Hell yeah, man. Malcolm Butler 84 with the power up. Gold. 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 Sucks. Oh, come on. This last one's gotta be good. No. That'll suck. Pretty easy for the decisions. The golds might have better ability to be sold, I suppose. I mean, this card should probably have some good sells. I feel like I should not be taking that very long. But it's not like any of these have much of anything. Just a terrible round. Wow. Yeah, that's nutty. That's nutty that I'd have two team builders. I'd be curious to see which one they would auto start. Cause just quick glance at that, it kind of looks like Rodney would be better than Ryan. And if like I could only have one of the two cards, I would be I'd be taking Rodney because of the power up. So let's see what we can do here to not make me try to choose just a random 93. Is that the one that we got already? Yes, it's the exact one that we already have. Alrighty, let's get something good in this last one here in this pack. Hell yeah. Hell yes, another master. Oh, it is so fun. So now we have two top tier shutdown corners. We got 98 and 97. Do you think I'm playing with you? No, I am not. Now for eligible CBs, they want you to include the Brian Dawkins. Brian Dawkins is going to go ahead and play free safety. He doesn't need to be playing corner. This is just me. Clearly, I feel as though Dion is significantly better. It's nice that they can both jump the same amount, even though Walls is supposed to have an inch on him in height. It's definitely not a bad card. Pretty happy to get it. Can rip that one off. So yeah, I mean, again, it's like the rest of the card is not that great. I'm cool with the Butler. You got a great card in the end, so there you go. Okay, can we do better than gold, please? No? Thanks. Still no? Okay, so you're gonna give me like some random 95 now so that you can make up for all these golds? Because literally right now, if those are the 5 that we're going with, all we get is some training. There aren't any power-ups or anything like that. Hmm. Now I have. How far down in DT would I have to go to get that? I have. I have a special legit card. What is it? Oh god damn it! Because they're putting in the more than just the DTs. They're putting in um the ends as well. Did I get rid of the card? What the hell's going on? Is he playing out of position? I don't understand what the hell's going on. Did I skip it? There's no way that I was playing with somebody who was like a 70. Did I sell it? Well, I don't understand what's going on. I got two of these, huh? Good to know. You're at one room. Maybe it was like a team builder and I sold it because I did try to sell this Agba, but that he's an end though, so it's different. Yeah, all right, I guess I don't have it. I don't know what the deal is. I must have gotten rid of it. But he was early on. He he got a lot of playtime. Anyways, moving on. Got a couple more, three more. Harvest Cup. And 2 gold. That was fucking terrible. Let's take the elite, let's take the harvest. 79 is a DT. As is the 78. As far as training, should be based on overall. It's a cool card. I got it already though. Flashback 91 power up Zach Brown. That is very interesting. All right, so 2 Ultimate Legends, obviously again still to come. 87 plus. I don't know if they're both 87s, especially if there's stuff that I don't have an interest in. Could be going with the flashback. The power up on Zach Brown. But I mean, then I'd have to have like a scheme in place in which I needed more than one middle linebacker because obviously I got Nitschke now. Munoz. That's versatile, so this is gonna throw this off here. So yeah, we got one other one at least. I think that's it for now. So as of right now, I may be interested in taking that, but probably should not. Probably should not. So let's get something awesome here. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. If only just because there's not really much room for middle linebackers, whereas like Andre Reed is my top wideout right now. You can't tell from this screen since they're trying to put tight ends in there, but there you go. The 94. Sorry, the 1994, who also happens to be 94 overall rated, is my top wideout. And I think those are the only 2 that I have from him so far. And let's see. Wait, what? I'm in the wrong one. Yeah, okay. So he can only go up to 97. It's not a huge bump, but It is what it is. I don't know, let's just check this guy's stats here real quick. How about like against any other middle linebacker? So much better. Oh, that's the versatile Steve Atwater though. Yeah, but still, those are pretty good stats. I mean, it's 88 and 89 overall, so it makes sense that he'd be a little bit better. Technically, um, yeah, technically, like MLB2, MLB3 do play in the lineup, but I don't know. I feel like I gotta go with the Andre Reed. Seem to be backsliding a little bit here. It's okay though. We got 2 left, 1 left. Shit. Drip some shit good here. Deshaun Watson, right? Deshaun Watson or Watson? Watson, a rising star. Gold. Elites. Robbie Gold. Different type of gold. Not part of the power up. Interesting. Team of the week. Huh. Alright, well, good thing the other one sucks. I'm gonna take that. I don't think that I have it yet. I don't really feel like scrolling all the way down to 79 in left guard to find out. But yeah. Wow. Oh my God. What the fuck? That's insane. That is insane. I hope this is going for a ton of fucking money right now, since obviously I can only use one of them. Although, yeah, I mean, I can only use one. I was gonna say, because like one's got the, pardon me, it is part of the power up, but doesn't matter. It's not like you would still hold on to the 98 once you powered up your power up to 99. That's insane. I'm hoping that's a lot of coin that is earned right there. And I honestly do not know. So let's see what we got going on here. Pretty easy choices. So the only ones we're not taking a core rookie, which is good for me. It's one of the first times I've been able to do that. I mean, we did take a power up, but it's a power up that's an ultimate legend. So, and one that I'm looking to get done soon. Need some good blocking on my left side with Vic. I mean, shit. I need it on the right side too, but I'm just saying, like, doesn't matter. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna apparently pass on Anthony Miller and Bobby McCain. We're gonna go with Deshaun Watson, Rising Star instead. I don't even know what you can even do with Rising Stars. Well, that was fun, but a bit of a letdown in the end, since it's equal to the minimum we're going to get in the Ultimate Legends in the last two. This being the last fantasy pack, and then we get to rip two. Is it only two? Or is it four? It's four of the just pure 87 plus. No fantasy, just straight up. Team of the week. Now it's like, I don't even know how many times I actually have that card because I feel like it just says it's come up for sure like 5 plus. But I probably have two versions of it if I didn't sell any of them yet. All right, here comes the Ultimate Teams, Ultimate Legends, Curse. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I've got um, yeah, I have that exact card already, and I have two of them. So don't think I need a third. So shit, man. I mean, at the moment, I don't know. Is the Baron the one to go with? I mean, we know we're getting 87 plus here, so just make it something that I don't have two of already. Um, or if so, that can sell. Make it good. It's the last one. Huh. All right. Well, hopefully that's not the one of the Atwaters that I have. Got the 88. Huh. All right. It's fine. Wouldn't mind having his master as a strong safety. That's so insane, Brian Dawkins. Um, yeah, that's a quick sell of 500,000 coins. So yeah, that's that is some coin. Might be able to get like 750 without trying to get too greedy about it. And I've never had, I had like what the fuck I had like 4,000 coins when I started this process. Um, Granted, I picked up whatever I got like 28K from selling the lower level legend for Deion Sanders that I didn't need anymore. But still, even at 135, like I'm pretty sure this Dawkins is 7, maybe even 8 times. Well, I don't know, 7 or 8, somewhere in there. 6 to 8 times as many coins as I currently have. I'm gonna get on top of that from this one card. It's awesome. And I like the random McDaniel as well. It's nice to pick up the Atwater, even if it's the lowest ones on the list. It's kind of pointless to try to get it going if you can't pick up at least a 95 in a pack or whatever. But it is what it is. Or if you got a ton of coins and you're willing to spend, I guess. Yeah. All right. So this wasn't terrible, and it also has the best card ever. And I already have one, so I get to sell. It's pretty sweet. Moving on to the ×4 Ultimate Legends. That's a quick sell. I think that's literally the one that I just sold. Could get 2,200 training out of it. I got a thing at the bottom of my screen, so I can't see. I know I can hit options to continue. I don't know if continue goes to the next pack or if I can hit the square button to automatically go to the next pack. Okay, open next is square. That's what I was thinking. All right, so this Sanders, that's another like 30K coins right there. Ooh. Pretty goddamn solid. So we get the 94 and it's the other one that we got already. Oh well. Get to sell one. It's fine. All right, we got 2 more to go. I need Andre Reed. probably get more than 30K for that. Let's rip the next two. Get her going. Hell yeah. I was like, it had the extra oomph, but so did the last one. So I got a little bit confused. But that's gonna be what is my mean, Joe? At 90? Yeah. Okay. So pretty solid. I mean, obviously 90 with physical means that his speed, acceleration, and strength is just barely better, but and acceleration and speed are just +3. But the higher overall card gets all the rest, literally all the rest, even including finesse moves. So is what it is. That would mean we've got at least 2 of those 3, and one of which is a 95, so that's helpful. Would mean that we'd only have to buy maybe the 195 if we didn't want to go with whatever. Plus, also, for now at least, those become my 2 starting DTs, and the Legend John Randall does not, as well as the Kenny Clark heavyweight. But the thing is, those are both part of power-ups, so is what it is. Can get 13,000 training from that. Last one to go. Let's rip it and ship it. Let's get some good stuff here. Well, like a 97 plus. Yeah. No. I mean, it did the thing where it was good enough. Sean Taylor. I mean, I don't see a need to have a second free safety. So I might, I'll see how much I can sell it for. But I might be taking the 13,000 training points on this one. All those packs I opened, I guess I should have done the Madden, what the hell it's called? You link it up or whatever. It just seemed like even the highest level that you would have to open a ton for, which I have now opened a ton for, wouldn't have gotten a whole lot out of it. Alright kids, that's gonna be it. Hope you enjoyed it. That's gonna be all for tonight. Let's see, how long was this one? Just over an hour and 10 minutes, not too bad. I want to make sure I get the thing off before I stop. Alright, that'll be it. Peace out. Leave comments about how shitty I am at pack opening. And then later I can maybe do some gameplay. You can see how terrible I am at that. Have a good one. Peace and love all.